Hello everyone! Welcome back! In today's video, we will be talking about Train Simulator and Trainz Driver, which are the first ever mobile games released to iOS and mobile devices. So, let's begin. Before we start, you may remember my first Trainz video, and there I mentioned that I had an old iPad 2. On there were those two games that I'll be talking about in this video. Sadly, it won't turn on, so I'll be very limited on gameplay footage and other stuff. But the gameplay clips that you will see in this video come from the YouTube channel Gameplay TV. He made 5 Train Simulator videos. 3 are the tutorials in the game and 2 are just gameplay stuff. And in this video, we will also compare this game to Train Simulator 2. So, thank you Gameplay TV for the footage. So let's start. So, as some of you will know, Train Simulator for iPad was released on Trainz' 10th anniversary. It was a simple game. It had similarities to Trainz 2009 and Trainz 2012. It had the basic stuff that every Trainz game had. It had well-known routes, like City and Country USA or Outback Australia and so on. And also it had a surveyor. The game was supported till iOS 9.3.5, and it was removed from the App Store, and it got replaced with Train Simulator 2. People who downloaded the game before were still able to play it. Of course, it wasn't working on newer devices, but people who had older devices were able to play the game. Not much footage exists from this game today. On the Interview Games website and YouTube channel, there are 2 videos, only for the trailer and in a tutorial on to Train Surveyor, and also the YouTube channel I mentioned. That is basically all the basic stuff we need to know. Now, let's go to the tutorials. All 3 tutorials are in the Outback Australia route. Today, most of the tutorials are in the City and Country USA route, except for the 4th one that is still in the Outback Australia route. But basically, the first tutorial teaches us the basic UI and train control, the second is about speed limits and signals, and the third one focuses on the advanced mode. Now, if you're familiar with both games, you can see that the second tutorial in Train Simulator and the 4th tutorial from Train Simulator 2 are really similar. It's the same consist, both are in the Outback Australia route, and both teach about speed limits and signals. And that's the simplest explanation of the tutorials. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the routes in the game. As you may know, there are some well-known routes in the game. British Midlands, City and Country USA, Outback Australia, etc. They may look similar in both Train Simulator and Train Simulator 2, but they're not. Take an example for the City and Country USA route. Now, this image I got from the Introduction to Steam route, which is in Train Simulator 2, but it's the same as the first game. But in Trainz 2, there are more boards around the map, same as the Outback of Australia. It may be covered with this text in Train Simulator, but there are 3 baseboards in total. But in Trainz 2, there are more of them. In the second tutorial, you can even see the edge of the map on the left. Now let's talk about the UI. The main menu has this dark blue blocky style that can be found in Train Simulator 12, but in game it's closer to Trainz 2009 with that flatter 2D train controller thing. Now, let's go over to Trainz Driver. It's similar to Train Simulator, but a few differences. First, it was made just for phones, cause in the pics you can see the controls are a lot bigger. Second, it uses a slider for train controlling instead of that circle thingy in Train Simulator. It doesn't have Surveyor, and the menu is different. The main menu, it's similar to the ones you see in any Train Driver Journey game. And you only have the trailer video about Trainz Driver. But we can go a little further. On devices that use macOS, in the App Store, if you go to your account and go through the apps you had, here you can actually open the game page about that game, meaning you can view the description, photos, and even the updates. I'll show them here. One last thing before I go. For some reason, the diesel engine noise from the ATSF ST40-2 from Train Simulator is really close sounding to the ST40-2 you find in Train Simulator Classic 2024. And the horn from that loco is really close to the horn to some other loco from Train Simulator, like the V-Line S. I'll show you what I mean. And that's all I have for this video. I'm still sad I couldn't get that iPad to work. If I'm able to get it working, I'd surely make a video on it. But also, thank you Gameplay TV for the gameplay footage, because it really helped with making this video. And as always, please like and sub for more videos like this, and see ya next time!